Hello everyone, welcome to my channel for the very first time. If you do end up liking this video, please go ahead and hit the thumbs up button for me. This is my very first time doing this, so go ahead and bear with me. Anyway, I wanted to share some information based on my experiences going to Ghana for the very first time. I've never traveled. So yeah, it was a big step for me just to get out and go to another country. It definitely was a big step. So anyway, to share some things with you guys, I want you guys to take out a list, a piece of paper, a notebook, whatever, and go ahead and jot some of these ideas down and just information that you want to do before you travel all the way some other place. You want to cover your end of the table. I like to say amen a lot, so I felt it coming out. Amen. I am a child of God, so yeah, definitely amen. So, enough being said. But go ahead and take your paper and your pen, and let's go ahead and get started with some information. Okay, the first thing you want to make sure you do have is, of course, your passport. Wherever you're from, you need to make sure you have that documentation on hand, or it will be a problem. Also, you want to make sure your passport is stamped with the country you're going to. So for my country, my passport was stamped with West Africa, Ghana. So I made sure that I have my visa. Now, if you don't end up having your visa and you end up going there, they can charge you a whole lot more than $60 for your visa. And I'll be sharing more information on another video based on how to fill out the visa application form, because it was a little tricky and I watched a few videos and I didn't get the information I really needed. So it was a little tricky. Just a little, but it's very easy. It's not too complicated, but there's a part where you have to do something. So I'll do a video based on that a little later. And if you guys want to see those videos, then make sure you hit the subscribe button so that way you can be notified of my next video regarding Ghana. Also, after the passport, after the visa, make sure you have your yellow fever vaccination card. Do not go on no airline or just anywhere without this card. Like, you really need this card. It shows that you have been vaccinated with the yellow fever. In order to even go into their country, they want you vaccinated with the yellow fever. In order to come back, they want you vaccinated with the yellow fever. So if this is not with you, it can be an issue. So make sure you get your yellow fever vaccination, which is required. Now, what I say is recommended is the hepatitis A or B. A and B is recommended because, you're going to be eating and drinking water and things like that. So you just want to cover your end of the table. Also, after all three of those things, you want to take along some malaria pills. It's called diclocycline. I think I pronounced that quite well, actually. So anyway, you want to take on some malaria pills. You can get these from your primary physician. If your insurance cover it, they will actually pay for it for you. So for me, I didn't have to pay for these pills, which were amazing. I'll show you the bottle. And I'll actually show you the pill as well. Just for your information, take it 2 days before travel and take it while you're there. And then when you come back, you need to be still taking it for another 4 weeks. So take your health serious. These ones are the 100 milligram capsules. Make sure you go ahead and get these from your primary physician. If you can't get them, then there are pills you can buy over the counter, I believe. So go ahead and just try to see if you can purchase them. Just make sure you get these because you definitely need this. Because the mosquitoes are terrible. And I mean, terrible. Like, I went there with all my stuff. I had a video on that. I went there with all my products, like my Avon, my Sportsman insect repellent, my, what else did I have? Something else. Oh, my malaria and all that. And for some reason, the mosquito. Well, let me break this down just a little bit. They didn't bite me because I was using the products, right? The very first week I was there. Then I was like, oh, nothing's wrong. Nothing's going to bite me, you know? And sure enough, I stopped using the product. For me, it's just, I was consistent with the pills, but with all that stuff, I just wasn't. Like, I was just so not consistent. So they bit my legs up. When I say bit up, like, they bit it up. Like, bit up. So I was like, oh my gosh. So I had to start, oiling my body with the Avon stuff, spraying my body and all that. Another thing they say out there with the mosquitoes, don't wear black at night. Refrain from wearing black because for some reason mosquitoes like black. I mean, I would never have thought that, but they like to be around the light as well. So anyway, enough about mosquitoes because I don't like them. Yeah. So after all your real needs that you really, really, really need before traveling, here comes these other things. I want to mention your personal snacks. Bring your personal snacks, please. I heard a blogger by the name Eve's Eye. She's a Ghana blogger, and I heard her mention your personal snacks. And so I was like, okay, I'll bring some, no problem. But then I thought, like, how hard is it to find some Oreos or some chocolate? How hard is it? OMG, it was so hard, okay? After 2 weeks, my body was like, give me some sugar. Like, what are you doing? So it was really hard. And not only that it was so hard, it was just so expensive if you wanted something that came from America. Like a can of Pringles, we get those here for like $1. Out there, they're like $5. I'm like, if they don't take that back to America where it belongs, because those prices are ridiculous. I wouldn't even pay that if I was here. Like, I wouldn't even pay that. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, my husband, he did surprise me with them. And also, Oreos were a little pricey out there. I seen a Snicker bar, and that was a little pricey as well. It was like 5 Ghana cities. Coca-Cola's out there, Sprite's out there. They got knockoff brands of the Pringles, but they taste like, okay, they really taste like an off brand, like, period. I mean, they similar looking, but they're off brand. So anyway, I did love my journey, my travels to West Africa for the very first time. As we all know, Africa is considered a hot place, being that it's a desert place. I mean, I live in the desert, okay? I live out here where it's hot in California. But the problem is that our heat is not humid. Their heat is humid, and it's like it causes you to sweat, like your body just constantly sweating. It was just a little hard getting used to. Another thing was there is no hot water Don't go to Africa or Ghana, I should say, because I'm speaking of my experience. Don't go there thinking hot water is going to come out the pipes. Like, they're not there yet. They're still developing. The lights does still go off. They call it doomsel. 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 That means y'all. So anyway, they call it doomsel. Doomsel did happen like 4 times when I was there. Was I scared? No. Did I not like the dark? Yes. Was it hot while we were in the dark? Yes. 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 And you're sweating because no fans, no nothing. So anyway, the food was great. I'm talking about based on like the fresh fruits, vegetables, things like that. I did tell myself I was going to eat a lot of fruits and vegetables when I go out there, and sure enough, I did, and it was amazing. I really enjoyed it myself. So yeah, the main fruit I ate was they tried to get me to taste coconut. I just have a really bad problem with coconut. Like, I think it just doesn't taste right, you know? But they try to get me to taste it. I didn't really like it. But coconuts look good. Like, they really do. To see people drink from them, it'd be like, wow, that looks so good. But when I try to taste it, it's really not to me. So, anyway, what I ate was pineapple, watermelon, pawpaw, and bananas, oranges, um, just the basic fruit life. I wish I would have tasted one of the mangoes. My father, he grows mangoes out there. So he has a lot of different trees. So anyway, moving on. Make sure you bring your personal snacks. I definitely failed doing that. Also, with your other personal thing you should bring is seasonings, your personal seasonings. If you plan on cooking, then bring your own personal seasonings. I thought it wasn't going to be difficult trying to find different seasonings that I like onion powder, garlic powder. They have curry. I've seen that. They have cinnamon. I've seen that. Garlic salt, seasoning salt, like things like that. They just didn't have. They have black pepper, of course, but the things that I normally use for my food, they didn't have. So it's like bring your own personal seasonings if you're going to be cooking. If you're not and you're going to be eating out, then make sure you bring the money for it because their food is costly. I mean, it's so sad. Like, their prices are unreal. Like, you'll go looking for a bowl of, fried rice or whatever, and it's 20 cities. 20 cities. I mean, you'll be like, oh, that's, in our money, that's nothing. But in their money, it's like 20 cities is a lot for a bowl of rice. I mean, for us, it's only $5. But for them, that's a lot. Like, seriously, that is a lot for a bowl of rice in their currency. So, and also speaking of money, if you're going to be bringing money, make sure you bring only the $100 bills with the 100. I'm talking about the really new ones. And the reason is you get more actually for bringing those for some reason. And also, you could bring 20s and all that, and they trade those 20s and 50s in or whatever. But don't think you're going to bring $1 and trade in $1. It's not going to work. It's not going to be easy to do that. I'm not sure about $5. I did give one of the guys $5, which was 20 cities for helping me. So I don't know if it's easy to trade in a 5, but it isn't easy to trade in $1. Not at all. Not from my knowledge. Moving on. If you're a woman, if you're a lady, I must say this because I had this issue where, of course, our girlfriend, our friend that visits you every month, that girl came, okay? and she came, and she came. And thank God it left before I got back on the plane. But anyway, she came at the end of my stay. And I was like, OMG. But thank God I knew to bring my own pads. Make sure you bring your own pads. It's just cover your end of the table because honestly, they don't have it like we do. My mother, she went because I thought I might need some more. So she went to go buy me some, and it was in like this small little pack. So, what is that gonna do? And they barely sticked on the penny line. So just make sure you bring your own pads. And if you wear tampons or whatever, make sure you bring those as well. Stack up on that stuff. I bought like a whole pack that had like 48 pads in there. Yeah, so just do that. Do that well. Also, I want to talk about your hair. Oh, I ain't seen no videos on how your hair should be as a woman out there. I had braids when I went. It was ridiculous. Them braids. Oh, never again. I actually put 18 packs of hair in my head. Like, seriously. Like, they were laughing at me. They said 18. 18. Oh! So, they were laughing at me because it was literally 18 packs. I had the big, thick braids, but it won't happen ever again. But anyway, braids is really good out there. Like, when you wear braids, you wake up, whatever, do what you got to do, and move on with your life. Because honestly, it's so hot out there. It's just ridiculous. Like, I plan on going out there with a wig or a weave, maybe a weave. I'll see how I do. But honestly, the braids, and I end up going to this beauty salon out there called God's First Beauty Hair Salon. And the woman named there, they call her Master. Her name is Rebecca. She's in the city of Kamasi. And she did my hair, and she did the twisty locks, and they came out so pretty. I have pictures and things like that. They came out so pretty. I mean, like, really bad. Like, I really liked it then. And so I just believe that if you're gonna do your hair, do it in some type of style that you don't have to really mess with, because it's just really hot out there. Like, my body, I mean, some people used to it. My body wasn't. Like, I live in air conditioning. Like, even when it's cold, my air conditioner may be on. Like, my mom always told me, go to the North Pole. You're like a snow bunny. So, so I can't help that. But anyway, you guys. That was about it. If I come across more information based on my travels there in Ghana, I definitely will share. I just didn't want this video to be way too long for you guys. So thank you. If you do like this video, then give me the thumbs up. And if you don't, then don't give me anything. And please leave comments below to express how you like this. And if you did like it, I'll do more. God bless you. And as we say in Ghana entry, Namisha, Shamisha, Shamisha, Namishrao. God bless you.